Welcome to my 4th of July workout. Well, maybe it's not 4th of July when you're watching this. Maybe you're gonna just do it while you're on vacation. It's a quick strength workout. You can get in, knock it out, and get done. What you need for this workout depends on whether you want to get down on the floor or not. If you're gonna get down on the floor, get yourself a mat, maybe a gardening pad for extra cushioning for your knees. If you don't plan on getting down on the floor, that's okay. I show both ways. You'll need a sturdy chair. No armrests if you can help it. Water bottle might help too. Give me about 15, maybe 18 minutes to work you out, plus walking your mile. Before we get started, make sure to go out and subscribe, like, and comment on my channel. Let's get going. So you just went for your patriotic 1-mile walk around the neighborhood. So whether you did your neighborhood, the treadmill, wherever you were, you're winded, you're warm, you're ready to go. If you're not warm yet, don't jump into your chair squats. That's what we're starting with, is chair squats. We've got 20 of them to do. So you might need to take breaks, and that's okay. Let me show you places you can do them. Here's your sturdy chair. You're right in front of that chair. You can sit down in the chair and then stand back up. That counts. You can also hover in front of the chair and not actually sit. That's more advanced, right? More advanced folks, you don't even need the chair. But wherever you are, your toes are forwards, your chest is lifted. We're about to get started. Let's roll those shoulders back and down. We got to take the hips back. You ready? Here we go. Down, and then press. Very good. Look down and make sure your knees don't track past your toes. Beautiful. This is number 6. If you start getting dizzy, too hot, take a break. You're looking great. We're almost there. Halfway there. Every time you stand, squeeze your bottom. Good job. 6 more. Four more. You're almost there now. 2. Now, I might have miscounted. I usually do. Shake it on out. Good job. All right, so chair squats are done. You might feel that tomorrow. That's good stuff right there. All right, we're going down to push-ups. Where do I do my push-ups? Well, modified, I'm against a wall. The deeper your angle, the harder it is. Make sure your arms are not higher than shoulders. They're shoulder level. If you've got a countertop you can use, side of the couch that's very sturdy. Otherwise, we're going to the floor. So, if you're comfortable getting on your knees, those gardening knee pads work wonders on this one. Put them under your knees for more padding. We're going to take our hands wider than shoulders, and you make a straight line. So, if you need your knees underneath you, obviously do that. But over time, try to walk them back. Make a straight line from your knees to the crown of your head. Shoulders back and down. Ready? Wherever you choose to go, let's get in position. Here we go. Down 2. Press 2. That'd be 1 push-up. We got 10 of them to go. So you got to make sure that your shoulders are not dug up in your ears. Good job. You're halfway there. It's okay if you have to use the wall. Baby steps. You'll get stronger. Last 2. Ooh, I love push-ups because they work so much more than just your chest. Excellent. Sit back if you're kneeling. Stretch it out. If you're at a wall, do a down dog against the wall. Down dogs like this. It's such a good stretch. Now, that worked a lot more than your chest. Definitely chest, you felt. Shoulders. Biceps, triceps. core, so important. So make sure you don't get a saggy belly doing those. It'll hurt your back. All right, you ready to move on? We've got balance next. So I might need to use the wall. I might use a chair, or maybe I don't need anything at all. Let me show you your options here. We're going to start on our left foot first. So shoulders back and down, standing nice and tall. Whether I've got a chair or the wall, I'm going to be near something just in case. I'm going to hinge over to that left foot. When I'm ready, I begin balance. Let's go. I can have my toe down or my foot lifted. Maybe I don't need the chair. Maybe I want my hand just in case. I'm going to take one arm out. Maybe both arms out. I'm showing you lots of options. And we build towards this. You're not going to be able to do it right away. Our goal would be to get those arms up overhead. Chin up, shoulders back and down. Woo, we're almost there. And you made it. Good job. Shake out that leg. You need to practice this daily, okay? 1, you need to keep the strength in your legs, feet, ankles, and toes, and hips to be able to stand on one leg. But then, once you've got the strength going, you gotta practice. Did you get a good rest? Because it's time to do the other side. So either do a half turn at your wall or move your chair. Standing nice and tall. Shoulders back and down, find your fixed object. When you're ready, shift the weight. You're gonna pick up that heel or the entire foot. Now some people may like their knee out, doesn't matter, whatever works for you. Let's do those options with the arms. Very good. Make sure your chin is lifted. You're not looking down. You can peek down. Extend, reach a little tall. It's okay if you bobble as long as you can save it. And if you fall out of it, take a breath and come again. And we're done. Woo, good job. Shake it on out. All right, we're on lunges next. Oh, lunges. Now, some of you might not be able to lunge. What do I do if I can't lunge? Kills my knees. You squat instead. You cannot get out of squatting because you got to get up and down out of the chair. If you can lunge, that's awesome. All right, we're going to start with our left foot in front, which means I need to turn around. All right, if you need something to hold on to, you're by a wall, maybe you've got a chair, but that leading leg, which is my left, I'm going to put it in front. Back heel is lifted, chest is upright. All right, we're going to take them slow. Here we go. Both knees bend straight down. Push out of your front heel to get up. Good job. Down and press and lower. Very good. I think I'm on 6. I told you I forget. I lose count. Lower and lift. 2 more. Your hip may not allow you to bend that back knee very much. That's flexibility. You'll get better over time if you work on it. Then it makes getting in and out of the chair so much easier. All right, everybody shake it out. Make good chest expansion. And then roll it out. All right, we're going to the other side. We got to get right to it. Right legs turn. So move to the other wall. Adjust your chair, whatever you need. Now my right foot's in front. My chest is lifted. I go down 2. Good. What you don't want to do is seesaw forwards and backwards. That kills my knee. You've got to bend and lift and lower. Good. We got 6 more. Slow and controlled is the way to go. Good Good job. Ooh, I got 2 more left. Down and press one more time. And then wiggle that leg back on in. Ooh, shake out those legs. Good job. You're almost done. You got plank hold next. All right, so for plank hold, you've got different places you can do it. Let me give you some options. Beginners, up against the wall. Shoulder width apart, not wide like a push-up. You're here and you're trying to get the hands low. I know it might hurt your wrists. If you have a windowsill at your house that's sturdy, grab there. Side of a couch, a little bit more cushioned. As you increase your angle, so I'm a beginner here, but as I'm able to move it back, okay, then I'm ready to get down to the ground. So wherever you are, you're holding, and you keep your abs nice and tight. You never sag the belly. All right, so if you're able to get down on all fours, again, you start your plank here, but you're trying to get the legs back. Now, it's the same position as I showed for the push-up, except my arms do not have to be as wide. If you want them to be, that's fine. You're hanging out right here. Maybe I want advanced and I go here, or maybe I can pick up both knees and do a full plank. You'll get there over time. Now, if you're saying, Leslie, this is killing my wrists, I can't do that, I've got an option for you. You can be on your forearms. Just make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders. Beginners, you're here. More advanced, you're here. Now, I'll notice I'm not sagging my belly, and I'm also not sagging into my shoulders. Press it back and down. Got the option to come off one knee or both knees. All right, now you've got some options. Now we got to get ready to go. Let's roll it out in case you've been practicing with me here. All right, we got 30 seconds. We can do this. I'd rather you come down and break than get a saggy belly and hurt your back. All right, I'm going to go full plank so you can see me best. All right, you ready? Abs tight. Let's go. Push out of those shoulders. Do not sag into them. That's yucky for your shoulders. And breathe. Looking good out there. We're getting close now. Things should be shaking. That's good if they're shaking. I've only got 10 seconds left. You can do anything for 10 seconds. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Good job. Now sit back and stretch. This is a great stretch just to counter everything you've done. If you're standing while you did this, do your down dog again, because that just feels good. Hey, guess what? You're done. But don't leave yet, because you have to stretch. If you don't stretch and your body gets tighter and tighter and tighter, injury. So give me a minute to stretch you. All right, so for every move, I'll show you a seated stretch, and then I'll show you, if you don't need to sit and you want to make it tougher, how do you modify that? Okay. First is chest expansion. Whether you're sitting or standing, you're drawing your palms towards one another. Your shoulders sometimes want to do this. Don't let them. Go here. Good. Now stretch out your back. So standing too, hands are on top of your thighs. Tuck your chin into your chest, round it back, and then open. Notice I'm not craning my neck to the sky. I'm just looking right out in front of my feet. Good. So if you're standing, it looks like this. Rounding up, tailbone out. Both ways. All right, next move. All those lunges tightened up your hamstrings. So stretch out your right leg first. Sit nice and tall and hinge. You're going to hold it right here. Now, if you'd rather do the standing version, I'll show you from the side. I extend one foot. I hinge and I bend the back leg. Place your hands on your bent leg, please. That way you're not pushing on a straightened leg. So whether you're sitting or standing, you are feeling it right here. Deep breaths. Good. Give me 2 more deep breaths here. If you do a lot of walking, which you did your mile, right? You need to stretch that out. All right, upright. So you're either back in the chair doing the other leg, hinging forwards, or you're doing the standing version. They both work the same. You don't get a whole lot more out of standing. Maybe a little strength holding yourself up. Breathe it out. And then upright. Good. Now we need to hold on to something. I'm going to show you the standing version first. Standing version is our quad stretch. I'm holding on to a wall or a chair. I flex my foot, lift, and if I'm able to grab, awesome. I'm trying to gently drive the knee backwards, but keep that back foot flexed. Now, if you're looking at me like, I can't pick up and grab my foot, no worries. I got a great stretch for you here. Grab on with your left hand. Slide your right leg back. Good. Now, if you slide it all the way back, you get a nice hip flexor stretch, which I'll come back to in a minute. But if you bring the leg in a little bit, pivot both hips forwards, lean back into your chair. You should feel it right here. If you don't, scoot forwards in your chair, pivot, and lean. Try again. If it's too much, scoot back. That is a great way to stretch your quad without having to stand on one leg. Do a little gymnastics. Couple more deep breaths wherever you are. All right, always take care when you come out of here. You have to have tight abs to lift yourself up. Very good. Bring the leg in. All right, other side. Maybe I don't need anything. Maybe I can flex my foot and grab. Okay, but remember, I keep the foot flexed. Or you sit back in the chair. You hold on with your right hand. Slide the left leg back just a little. It's not too far, not enough so that you feel it here. But you pivot the hips forwards, then lean back. And you'll feel it here. So we stretched out the back with the hamstrings. Now we're stretching out the front. Both super important. Did good. You should be a little hot after all that we did. That was a lot. But yet quick. And get your workout done fast. Keep strong. Abs tight. And then slide that back leg in. Good job. Shake it on out. Now I referenced the hip flexor, so let me show you the seated version. Holding on first with the left hand, slide off to the right. You try to take that right leg as far back as it's willing to go. If you've got a really low chair, this one might be tough. So if I don't want to do it in the chair, or if I can't get my leg back too far, you just take that leg back. You're bending into your front leg. Gently pivot your hips forwards till you feel a stretch here. Exact same stretch. I just get to sit in a chair on the other one. If I have a hard time holding this, I can flow it. But we're pretty warm, so holding is a good option. All right, wiggle that back foot in to release. We gotta do the other side. Do a half turn or move to the other side of your chair. Make sure you're holding on so you don't fall out of the chair. Bending into the front leg if you're standing, gently pivoting the hips till you feel a stretch right here. Don't overly straighten your leg, it might hurt your knee. If you are seated, you're at the left side of the chair, holding on with the right. You slide the left leg back. We get a nice stretch right here. Good job. Oh, our patriotic music is back on. It means we're wrapping things up. Abs tight. Bring it on in. Good job. Shake it out for me. Inhale up to the sky. And we are done. Good job. Excellent workout.